Yo, what transformation would I get if I could get one in the real world? The rules are very simple. I can only choose one transformation and then I will be able to use the transformation in the real world. Oh, and I can only choose amongst the canon transformations. So yeah, no Super Saiyan Rose 3 or anything like that. Just the canon stuff. Which is, to be honest, already way too much. What transformation would I pick? Definitely not Kaioken. At least I value my life, so I wouldn't pick that transformation. Like, unless you're as built different as Goku, you won't survive. I would also definitely not pick Uzaru because I want to have control and I don't want to look like a fucking monkey, okay? I don't want to be that ugly. Of course, no hate to Son Wukong because that transformation looks so dope. Now, let's see. The contained Uzaru form, the one that Broly had during the Broly movie. Very cool form, to be honest, super cool. On hindsight, it looks so dope, but if you look deeper into it, it might not be the best transformation for the real world because we just don't know much about it, you know? Like, for example, will I rage out just like Broly? Will I have no self-control in that form? And will I also get huge with the big muscles and stuff like that, you know? I don't want to look roided up. So because of the risk, I will not pick this transformation. You have Super Saiyan, which is, to be honest, very solid. It's super solid, but the problem with Super Saiyan is I would get grade 1, you know? So I would have to go through and master it all the way to grade 4, and then it becomes a pretty good form. Before that, it isn't really the greatest form. So yeah, I would rather not work that hard to achieve that form. And now that we're tackling Super Saiyan, we can also go off Super Saiyan 2 and 3. Same reason, but especially Super Saiyan 3, it's just too hard to control. It taxes a lot on the body. Super Saiyan 2 might be a better version of Super Saiyan, but there are way better forms, so that's why I won't pick that specific transformation. You have Ultra Instinct, Mastered Ultra Instinct. Now, in terms of in the Dragon Ball verse, yeah, that's the greatest transformation there is. But then again, the problem is when you translate it into the real world, it isn't that great because you don't really have control of it. It's an instinct. It moves on its own, and I want to have control over my patterns and what I do when I'm transformed in this real world. So that's one downside already. And second of all, it's so overpowered, it's just unnecessary. Like, the power boost you get from Ultra Instinct is so immense that, like, come on, dude, do you really need that much power in the real world? Like, Super Saiyan alone, I would be able to break every human record there is. So I wouldn't pick Mastered Ultra Instinct for those reasons. Now you have Ultimate Gohan, you know, the ultimate form. That's very good, like extremely good. I would probably pick this form if there wasn't a better one, which I will review at the end of the video, which form I would personally pick. But yeah, Ultimate Gohan is a close second for me. Now, which is funny, there is a better form, Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan is, I think, like Ultimate Gohan on steroids. On humongous steroids, on godly steroids, but same thing goes with Beast Gohan. It's a very good form, but again, we don't know much about it. Plus, there's a way better form I want to pick. The power boost doesn't matter. As I said, Super Saiyan is already way good enough. Like, I'm chilling when it comes to power, when it comes to these transformations. Now, the transformation I would pick is Super Saiyan God. Okay. Let me explain. First of all, the transformation itself, it seems the least taxing on the body. Like, for example, Kaioken or all the other transformations, they have some form of physical prowess you have to maintain the form for a longer period of time. Yet Super Saiyan God seems like a transformation, like as they explained in Dragon Ball Super, that it doesn't really take that much stamina. So that's already very good. Second of all, aesthetically, it looks so good. Like, I really like the fiery aura and the red eyes and the red hair. Super cool. And third of all, the reason that really made me choose this transformation is it has self-healing. It probably isn't good self-healing, but still, it is self-healing. So
What if I cut my finger? I'm like, you know? Now I don't have to worry. I can just heal it and it's done.
cut you. You know how annoying it is to have those small cuts or little pains that aren't that significant, but they're just so annoying to deal with for the rest of the day. So now you don't have the problem when you are Super Saiyan God, you know? So yeah, that's the reason I'll pick Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan Blue is, you know, stronger and stuff like that, faster, but it's more taxing on the body. Plus, there's no indication at all that it has some form of healing. And aesthetically, I like Super Saiyan God more than Super Saiyan Blue. So that's the reason I will pick Super Saiyan God for my transformation to have in the real world. But yeah, leave down in the comments which transformation you would pick to translate into the real world. Give out the reasons why my transformation might not be the best because of this, and that. I want to see it because, you know, my small brain, I might have missed some important transformations, you know. So leave them down in the comments. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, keep existing.